LFR is live now. Let's queue up and do some dungeons. Hello everyone, welcome to this guide. Boss number 1. Very simple mechanics, require a lot of mobility. Basically, if you're DPS, if you have the rot debuff on you, run to the edge of the room, spread the plague there. As a tank, if the main tank gets the rot debuff, as an off tank, you need to taunt off of him. Main tank runs to the edge of the room and spreads the rot there. So here you see the rot going to the main tank. I taunt off him, he runs off to the edge of the room, spreads the rot, and now he has to wait for me to get the rot, and then we taunt off each other. The only other big mechanic that this boss has in LFR, you see right here, is the breath mechanic. Faces a certain direction, spews out a bunch of rot, and you just have to avoid it. Here you see me getting the rot. I run to the edge of the room, spread the rot there. The other tank taunted off of me. And that's really it for phase 1 for this boss. You see here again, tank gets debuff, I taunt off of him, runs to the edge of the room. You do see every now and then one of the DPSers running away and spreading the rot elsewhere. If your melee area becomes too congested with rot, then just move the boss. There is a big platform, enough room for you to move the boss a few times. Here we have phase 2, Heart of the Swarm. Now this is a DPS phase where you have to dodge these critters. You see these guys right here, the big scarabs? They do giant AoE damage, so you do have to avoid that. Another thing to note, when Heart of the Swarm happens, the boss is going to suck in all of the pools of rot that are in the excess of the room, so be careful to not stand in anything because they will come from the outside in towards the boss. And that's really it for all the mechanics for this boss, so just remember, if you have rot debuff, run to the edges of the room and spread the rot there. As a tank, taunt off of each other when the tank gets the rot debuff. Dodge the breath. The boss will face in a certain direction and you do need to dodge away from that. And during the heart phase, don't stand in range of any of the scarabs that are exploding. Alright, that really does it for LFR. It's not as difficult as I thought it was going to be, being that it was week 1. So, go out there, get some gear, and have fun everybody. Good luck with LFR.